Yep, Maverick. Right, but we're also on the road. Yep, I have it turned down. Yep, I have it turned down. Yep, we're gonna get that done hopefully Friday. I'd like to have it done, wrapped up by 3. So, yeah. It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I did look up the TSB on it. No, you guys got it perfectly right last time. Yeah, you did good. You guys did really good last time.